I busted out my cowgirl boots today because we are in Fort Worth, more specifically at a museum that's teaching us all about the strong women who have shaped our cowgirls of the future. Let's go learn more. What is more iconic than cowgirls in Texas? I am so excited to be here in Fort Worth at the National Cowgirl Museum and Hall of Fame. I'm with Elise. Hi.
How are you doing?
Amazing. Okay, we walked around this place and there is so much to see. In fact, this is a really iconic spot if you want to know a little bit more about this history. Tell me more about it.
You know, the National Cowgirl Museum and Hall of Fame has been here since 1994, but in this actual building since 2002. Okay. So our history in this area runs so deep, almost as deep as the history that the cowgirls that are the foundation of what we are. So the National Cowgirl Museum and Hall of Fame honors and celebrates women past and present who exemplify the courage, resilience, and independence that helped shape the West.
Amazing. I think when people walk in here, it's truly an eye-opener. I think everybody has kind of their stereotypical idea of what a cowgirl may be, but what are some of those little facts that people might not expect to see here?
You know, some of the cowgirls that are actually in the Cowgirl Hall of Fame, they're from all over the world. They're not just ranchers and rodeo cowgirls and rodeo queens as you would think, or trick riders. We have a Supreme Court justice, we have doctors, other attorneys, as well as veterinarians, and women from all walks of life, because at the end of the day, the cowgirl spirit and the women that have pioneered shaping the West, they have come from areas in the world that they are able to see what needs done and be able to help people, and that's really just what the cowgirl spirit is.
And when you walk in, you might see something that maybe if you visited last year you may not have seen. What are those kind of interchangeable exhibits that people might expect?
You know, one of my favorite things is our exhibition currently, Dare to Wear. It is all about cowgirl fashion through the years from the 1940s all the way to the 2000s, and right now the vintage fashion that you are going to see in there. It's flashy, it is glamorous, it's been worn on stage and even to the grocery store. So it's pretty exciting to see that one. We also have some other traveling exhibitions like our current one that we have, Tough by Nature, that you can see sometimes throughout the year, regardless of when you come and see us. But we also have some other things that just kind of stay put, like the upstairs. It's never just a horse gallery, as well as Hitting the Mark, cowgirls, and Wild West shows.
I love that. And right behind us, this is really interesting, and it's almost breathtaking. When you walk in, it's one of those things that you're sure to want to stop and kind of like really look at the little details. What is this specifically?
So here in the Rotunda, I think, is one of the most beautiful places you can see the museum. You walk in and you look up and you are just, like you said, it's literally breathtaking because you are surrounded. Surrounding the Rotunda is the women that are in the Hall of Fame, and then the images that you see above are the women that have shaped the West, and on the projection screens that change, it will be the current inductees that have come in that year as well.
Okay, when people think museums, they think you're just walking around seeing cool facts and you're done with your day. It's pretty interactive here. Tell me what you can do.
You know, interactive to say the least. We have an interactive table where kids and adults of all kinds can come in and design what you think that a horse would look like, or your own shirts, or even a pair of boots. We also have a bucking bronco that puts you right in the Wild West, as well as Desert Rose of the Cowgirl, a really, really wonderful gift shop that has some really unique boutique clothes, and then some other things that just really bring out the inner cowgirl in you.
Well, awesome. Well, Elise, thank you so much. If somebody wants to come out and visit in Fort Worth the National Cowgirl Museum, how can they do so?
You know, you could come out and see us anytime from Tuesdays all the way to Sunday. We're closed on Mondays, but we are open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can find us on the internet, www.cowgirl.net, as well as find us at Cowgirl Museum on social media.
Okay, I'm definitely going to walk around and do all those interactive things. I'm excited to learn a bit more about this beautiful museum. If you all want to know more information or want to come out and visit yourself, you can head to our website at cw33.com for more.